Hey everyone, it's Tara. Welcome back to my channel and to another weekend reading vlog. Today is Friday, I almost said February, March 19th. It's like 10 in the morning. Me and the dogs and little man have just been hanging out. Little man slept like so good last night. I think he went to bed at like 10:30, like for the night, and slept until 5 o'clock this morning, which is crazy. Normally he wakes up every 3 to 4 hours. He slept for like 6 hours. Like, he woke up and John looks at me and he's like, "Did you feed him in the middle of the night?" I was like, "No." Because like he sleeps in his pack and play like right next to like my side of the bed. So like I'm typically the first one to hear him start crying. And yeah, he slept for like 6 hours, which is amazing. So he's nice and well rested. So he's going to be awake. I would assume a little bit more today than he normally is, which is fine. So yeah, that was a great way to start my Friday. So we don't have a lot going on today as far as like other stuff to do. I have a few phone calls to make. I just need to figure out a few things. John's aunt, who's also his godmother, sent us like a check to start a savings account for little man. And I need to call my bank and see like, because they aren't like open to the public. I think you have to like set up an appointment, which is fine. So I need to get that done. I need to call a, like pregnancy center that's in our town, because I have some stuff I want to donate, and I just need to see like if I can drop them off anytime or if I need an appointment for that. Just some stuff that like I ended up not using like right after giving birth, and I don't want to hold on to it because I don't know if it'd still be good by the next time I may have a child, you know, whenever that might be, but it's probably not going to be at least for a couple of years. So I'd rather donate it to somebody who could use it. So I need to call them. John and I need to call and try and get like an appointment with an accountant to do our taxes, because we have like less than a month left before taxes are due. So yeah, I have a few phone calls to make today, and I have to call my doctor's office and I have to call little man's doctor's office for a couple of things. So those are my to-do items for today as far as life stuff goes. Then tomorrow, as far as life stuff goes, I just have a bunch of errands I need to run. I need to return a couple books to the library. I need to pick up a prescription. I need to go to the post office and buy stamps, because we've had our thank you notes written for like all like the baby gifts we've gotten. We've had them like written for a couple of weeks now and just haven't gone to the post office to buy stamps. So I need to get those mailed. And then I feel like and I need to go get a birthday, at least a birthday card, if not a birthday present for John's mom. I really want to kind of be like, we gave you a grandson, so that's like a good birthday present. But John's family tends to like his immediate family, like his parents, his sister, and us, we tend to always get at least something for each person's birthday. So we should probably do that. And like, John's not a huge fan of shopping, and so that kind of falls on me, which is fine. Like, I don't mind it. And I'm like the birthday card purchaser, because John's mom is like you have to get her a card, and it has to be like a sappy one too. Like, you're the best mom. Like, we get funny cards for John's dad and John's sister, but like John's mom has to get the sappy ones. And so that I get the task of picking those out, which is fine. So, because John's mom's birthday is tomorrow. And then on Sunday, John and I are both getting our haircut. John hasn't had a haircut since before Christmas, and so his hair is really, really long. John's hair grows so fast, and I'm interested to see how if little man takes after John or takes after me, because my hair does not grow like at all. Little man has like a head of hair already, so we'll see. I have a feeling he's going to take after John. And I just want to cut like an inch or two off of my hair, because If you have had your own children or have been around babies, you know that they pull hair, and he's already started. So I want to like cut a couple inches off just to, make it a little bit more difficult for him to grab it. So we're going to one of my friends from the salon, one of her house. We're going to her house. And I was like, hey, do you want to cut our hair? We'll bring the baby. And so it's like a win-win because she wants to meet him. So we're doing that on Sunday. And then we're having John's mom over for like a late lunch on Sunday for her birthday. So John's going to make dinner. I'm hoping, I just had this thought like a little bit earlier this morning that like if it's nice out, which I think it's supposed to be nice. I think like today's kind of cold at like mid 40s. Kind of cold, relatively warm compared to what it has been. But it's a little bit cold to like take little man out for a walk. But I think the rest of the weekend and like all of next week is supposed to be like 50s or 60s. So maybe if it's nice out, we'll go for a walk with his mom, and take little man on a walk. So that's going on Sunday. So the bookish stuff now. So top of my priority list is to make some progress on my watch later list on BookTube, because I'm so far behind on BookTube because I've been distracted by TV, by the Discovery Plus app, which I talked about last weekend, because it has a bunch of shows that like on channels that Hulu didn't have, Netflix doesn't have, Amazon Prime doesn't have, and we don't have cable. And so I haven't like been watching these shows, and now we have this Discovery Plus app, and it's like, oh, hey, all of these shows on TLC or Food Network, like that I haven't watched for 5 years. I'm going to watch you now. So I've been really bad about watching BookTube because I've been distracted by TV. But I'm getting my money's worth. If you like TLC, Food Network, HGTV, and like don't have cable, I highly recommend the Discovery Plus app, because the ad-free version is like $7 a month. It's like $6.99 plus tax. Like we actually canceled Hulu because I was not watching Hulu, and we had the ad version of Hulu, canceled that, got this, and I'm only paying like 50 cents more a month, like because Hulu after tax was like $6.37. I don't know. Whatever it was, it's not that much more, and I'm getting like John and I are both getting so much use out of it. So like, oh no. Let's see if he soothes himself. Let's see here. It's okay, buds. There he goes. I'm bouncing him. Okay. So, hashtag not sponsored, but highly recommend that app. Anyway, so I've been not watching BookTube because I've been distracted by TV. Then books that I'm currently reading. So John and I are still listening to The Well of Ascension because that audiobook is forever long, so probably won't finish that in March. Then I'm still reading The Dollhouse by Fiona Davis. I only have like 100 pages left, so I should finish that this weekend. Really enjoying it. If you don't know what this is about, this is like a dual timeline, like historical fiction book, set in New York, both timelines. You follow Rose in 2016, Rose is a journalist who lives at the former Barbizon Hotel, and she meets one of the other tenants of the hotel, Darby, who has been living at the Barbizon Hotel since the 50s. And like Rose is just really intrigued by Darby and Darby's story and wants to do a story like on her. And then you follow Darby in the 1950s. So very interesting. I'm enjoying it. Then me and Little Man started The One and Only Ivan by Catherine Applegate. I've been reading it out loud to him because reading out loud to newborns is really good for them. I've read, and plus it's an excuse to read more middle grade. So, plus it's middle grade March. So yeah. So I'm really enjoying that as well. It's very easy to like read and to read out loud. And I love the story. I love Ivan's perspective. Ivan's the gorilla, if you don't know. And he lives in captivity. He like lives at this mall / circus thing. And yeah, I think it's a very interesting commentary on like animals in captivity. And like, don't get me wrong, I think zoos, like accredited zoos, do a lot of good work and good things for animals. You know, I mean, it's obviously not the same as living like in the wild, but you know, a lot of animals that are in captivity, like in zoos in particular, can't be in the wild because of injuries or whatever. So I think zoos themselves are really good, but like other types of, you know, entertainment like SeaWorld and circuses, and in this story, what Ivan is doing, they're not as great. And I think the author has an interesting like commentary on that, which I'd be interested to see if the intended audience, like middle grade readers, would pick up on that, or if they would just be intrigued by the story. Because like me as an adult reading it, I'm like, oh, this is like very interesting. But I wonder if like kids would pick up on that. I don't know. So those are the books that I'm currently reading. I do have an audiobook queued up, ready to go, for Better and Worse by Margot Hunt, which is one of my old Book of the Month books. I want to listen to this while finishing a blanket that I am crocheting and then starting another crocheting project. So hopefully I'll at least get started on that. Then I have a couple other books that I will pick up if I finish one or both of the other physical reads that I have going on. So the first being The Love Square by Laura Jane Williams. Chloe at Always Booked read this, I think, in February. I'm kind of skewed because I watched her vlog with this like earlier this month, but I don't know when it was filmed because I'm so behind on BookTube. But Chloe liked it, and it sounded really cute when she was talking about it. So I saw it at my library and I picked it up, and I feel like it could be a really quick read. So, and I like, Chloe and I have pretty similar reading tastes. Like I feel like what she likes, I also like, and what she doesn't like, I also don't like. So like while we don't always pick up the exact same books, like she reads more romance than I do. Like I feel like if she says it's good, I'm going to enjoy it. And so I'm excited to get to that. And then I also want to pick up The Dream Daughter by Diane Chamberlain. This is on my March TBR that my mom picked out. And I also just feel like everyone on BookTube has read it except for me. So I need to get to it because so many people rave about it. Which, again, I think I've said when I posted my TBR, I need to film a 5 on Friday video, and that will be in it. So you'll probably see this. I think that's going to be my next 5 on Friday video. So, but you'll still see this before you see that. So yeah, so that is what's going on right now. I'm going to drink my cup of coffee, maybe watch some BookTube while I finish it, and then get to reading. So I will see you guys later. Hey everyone. Oh, hi Griswold. It is now 4:30 on Friday afternoon, and I just finished The One and Only Ivan. I was reading it to little man who's now asleep, or maybe he's waking up. I can't tell. That book had me crying. Oh my gosh. So good. So cute. Such an important story. I love it. 5 stars. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, middle grade books make me cry way more often than, like, adult books do. And I think it's just, like middle grade authors are just so good at, like, I don't know, like, writing like simply because they're writing for children, but like really packing a punch. And I loved that book, man. And I know there's a sequel, The One and Only Bob. I'm gonna have to read that. So good. Have you read The One and Only Ivan? Let me know down below because I loved it. Hey everyone. So it is Saturday, early afternoon. It's like around 1 o'clock. We've been up since like 4:45 because that's when little man woke up. But he slept for like another 7 hours last night, so no complaints. He woke up at like 2 and I went to go like make him a bottle, and I like stuck his passy in his mouth while I was doing that, and then he fell back to sleep. So he did wake up a little bit, but I'm not upset about that because he went right back to sleep. So woke up at like 5. I ended up finishing the Dollhouse this morning, like first thing this morning. Grizz, come here, bud. Wow. Well, I ended up finishing the Dollhouse. Gave it 4 stars. I enjoyed it. It was fine. I mean, I liked the dual timeline. I liked like Darby's timeline a little bit better than Rose's. Darby was like the old woman that Rose was interviewing in like present day, but her timeline in like the 1950s when she was like 18, that was my preferred timeline. But like the way that like the author wove the 2 stories together, I really enjoyed. I don't know if somebody's at our house or if somebody's at the neighbor's house, but that's why the dogs are barking. John's dad might be here. I don't know. But I'm in the nursery today. I ran all my errands. No one's here, so they must be at the neighbor's house. Ran all my errands, got John's mom's birthday present. So I got her this mug that says Nana, because that's what we call her. It's like a pretty color, and like the inside is like speckled. So got her that. Got her this candle that it's like the scent is Calming Waves, and it smells nice and beachy. It kind of smells like sunscreen, but like in a good way. And I liked the glass. His mom like collects sea glass that like you can find on the Sound. And this jar kind of reminds me of sea glass, so I got her that. And then I got her this other thing, and I thought it was a scarf because it was hanging with the scarves and was hanging like the scarf. Like had this, I had this little like circular thing on it to make it look like it was hanging, like make it look like it was a scarf, but it's actually like a, like not like a beach wrap, but it's like a little shirt thing that you can wear. Like it has sleeves, but his mom will still wear it. Like she goes to the beach all the time in the summer. So I'm not worried about it. Just wasn't it wasn't what I thought I was buying, but it'll do. And then I, of course, had to look at stuff for little man. So I got him a set of onesies. Like this one says, in a world where you can be anything, be kind, with an elephant, and then like stars. And I don't know, it just says big smiles, kind, happy. And then this says little peanut. He's in 0 to 3 months now, and I thought I had more onesies in that size than I actually do. And then I got him these. It says Roar, and then this has dinosaurs on it. And then this is another one. It says Dynamite, and then this has dinosaurs on it. I had a gift card. Well, technically he had a gift card. So I needed to get him more onesies in his size. So yeah, I was kind of bummed. And like Mom and I, when Mom was here, ran into this problem as well. Like my Marshalls, they have one side of one rack with boys' clothes from newborn to like 5T. One, and then the other side of that rack and like 2 more full racks are all girls' clothes. Like boys need to wear clothes too, like, so it's slim pickings, but oh well. I mean, we don't go that many places, so it's okay for him to wear the same things over and over again. But yeah, so I got these because I wanted to. So yeah, I am going to cut the tags off of these so that I can wash them. And I need to wrap John's mom's present. And then I think I don't have anything else going on today. So I think I can start 1 or 2 new books. I don't know. John and I have to figure out like lunch and dinner as well. John's dad might be stopping by today, but he might wait and stop by tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I haven't shown you guys like the completed nursery. So this is the nursery. I have my rocking chair. That's like my like station to, you know, take care of feeding type things. The vacuum is not a permanent fixture in this room. It's just in here right now. Behind me we have like a couple of his play mats. There's his changing table, his crib that has a bunch of stuff in it because he's not sleeping in it yet. He's in our bedroom. And then right here is his bookshelf, and that's his baby carrier. So his bookshelf isn't, and this book needs to go on my bookshelf, Charlotte's Web, but whatever. The books aren't really organized in any particular way because I figured like if I organize them now in like the matter of, I don't know, 9 months, it's all going to be disorganized anyways. So we just kind of threw them on there. So that's his bookshelf. Hey everyone. So it is like Sunday evening right now. I took a shower. John and I got our hair cut. You can't really, well, I guess you can maybe tell that it's a little bit shorter, but it's wet. Not done. Then we came home from getting our hair cut, went for a walk with John's mom, and then came back here, made her dinner, and yeah, now John is getting ready to DM some D&D, so I'm hanging out with little man. Well, he's in his bouncer right now. I just needed to grab something from the kitchen, so I wanted to hop on and update you guys. So last night I ended up watching Danny at Spinelli Speaks live show. She hit 700 subscribers and did a like live show Q&A. So I watched that and then ended up falling asleep watching it. Not because it wasn't entertaining, because it really was. Danny's hilarious. If you are not subscribed to her, you should, because she's so stinking funny. She cracks me up. But I was just really tired because I woke up so early yesterday. So I ended up dozing off on the couch. And then I woke up to go to bed and read a chapter of The Love Square. I'm really enjoying it so far. I've read a little bit more today. I'm on chapter, I don't know, 4. I'm 75 pages in. I'm really enjoying it so far. I love Penny. Is that her name? Why can I not remember? Yes, Penny, who's the main character. So in this book, I guess at some point there's going to be like 3 guys interested in her. Right now where I'm at in the book, we're only reading like 1 relationship. So we haven't like gotten to, I think, like the event that like kind of catapults into these like other relationships. But I'm enjoying it. I like her as a character. So I've been reading that. Then I've watched a little bit of BookTube, which was one of my other goals. Haven't started my audiobook. Haven't listened to The Wall of Ascension with John. Yeah. So I wanted to also share. So when we got home from the walk, I needed to run to the liquor store to get a bottle of wine. And then I ran to like this grocery store. It's not like the main grocery store that I do my grocery shopping at, but it's like the one that's closest to our house. And I should probably shop there more because it's like an independent grocery store, like not like a big chain. But their prices are a little bit more expensive. So we tend to just like go there when we need something quick. And so I needed some bread for dinner, and I go and grab the bread, and I saw something that made me so excited, so happy. So if you don't know, I don't know that I've like even like I've explicitly like said this anywhere, but my favorite snack, like probably on the planet, like I prefer salty snacks over like sweet. And one of my favorite things to eat is popcorn. We just grew up always having like popcorn kernels. We had an air popper. Like that was just like a really easy snack for us because us kids could make it and it's cheap. And we didn't grow up with like a ton of money. So popcorn just became one of my snacks. You throw some butter, some salt, it's delicious. I have an air popper. I also pop it on the stove. I don't really do microwave popcorn though. Anyways, popcorn's one of my favorites. So years ago, like I think it was my like first or second trip out like to Connecticut from Utah to visit John's family. We went to Newport, Rhode Island, and we were just kind of walking around, and there was this store there, and it's a gourmet like popcorn shop type thing. And so of course we went in. They like let you try samples. I bought some because popcorn's my favorite. Haven't really thought about it. Haven't been back to Newport since then. But I walked through this grocery store and they're selling the popcorn from this place in Newport that we went to. So this is like buffalo breath, which is like, I think it's, if I remember right, this is like the buffalo wing flavor. So I got that because John will eat that. It's like a big size. It's, I don't know how big this is. As big as my head. And then I got a cheddar one. That's like, I don't know, a little bit smaller. But I freaking, their popcorn was so good. I like salt and vinegar flavored popcorn. They had that. They didn't have it at the grocery store or else I would have gotten it. I love popcorn. They have like savory flavors. They had sweet flavors. It's so good. So good. So I picked some up. I'll leave a link to their website down below because if you love popcorn, they ship. If I remember correctly, they ship like all over. I don't know if they ship internationally, but they ship within the US, if I'm remembering correctly, and it's so good. And so John called me for like when I was at the grocery store, and he's like, hey, do I need to start anything? Like I'm starting like this part of dinner. Like, do I need to start anything else? And I was like, no, but brace yourself. Like, I'm so excited to show you what I bought. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have some of this later. So, so good. Then I also wanted to share it with you. So one of the authors that I want to read this year is Lisa Jewell. I've talked about. John's mom, like one of our family friends, like John's mom's best friend, bought John's mom some Lisa Jewell books for Christmas. And I was like, John's mom was like, have you read Lisa Jewell? And I was like, no, I haven't. I really want to. And then she like showed me like the books that she got. And I was like, oh, can I borrow them when you're done with them? So John's mom brought them with her because I think she's finished them all now. So I have The House We Grew Up In to read, I Found You, and The Third Wife. So I need to get, I really need to read Lisa Jewell because now I have 3 books that I'm borrowing from John's mom. So I really need to read her. So yeah, that's that. So I'm going to take my cheddar popcorn into the living room. I'm going to take my book into the living room. My hair's a hot mess. I'm really sorry. Going to hang out with little man. He's like passed out right now, like fast asleep. I might also end up watching a TV show. I don't know which one yet. Probably Kindred Spirits. I don't know. Maybe there's also a Netflix docuseries I want to watch. We'll see. But I also want to listen to my audiobook that I have not started yet. I don't know. I have the whole evening in front of me. We'll see what I end up doing. But yeah, I just wanted to update you guys because I haven't updated you guys since my update yesterday afternoon. So that's where we're at. I will maybe check in with you guys tonight. If not, I'll wrap up this vlog tomorrow. We'll see. But I will see you guys later. Hey everyone. So it is now Monday morning. I just wanted to hop on, wrap up this weekend vlog. So I didn't read that much more of The Love Square last night. I ended up falling asleep watching TV with little man. And we slept basically until John finished D&D. So yeah, didn't do much reading, but I feel really good about this weekend. I did finish a couple books. I finished The Dollhouse, and I finished The One and Only Ivan, and started a book that I'm really enjoying. So that's really cool. Let me know down below how your weekend was. What did you do? What was your favorite thing that you did this weekend? Let me know down below. So that is it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, happy reading. Bye.